What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all doing great. Hope y'all staying safe. That's the most important thing right now. I know the shirt from last year, but I just put it in the drawer. I tucked it in and just wait a year to put it up again. So sorry guys for that. But like it says in the title, it's the top 10 albums of 2023. I've heard a lot of albums. Haven't heard a lot of albums, so this is my top 10. Remember, y'all top 10 is not the same as mine, so but I'm going in right now. Going at number 10 is Rocket Power by Quavo. It's a little bit of an homage to the late Takeoff, RP Few. I think this album could have done better. It's just I wish there were more Takeoff songs, or there were more artists trying to really do their way to just pay homage to this artist. At number 9 is Set It Off by Offset, an album that I thought it would have done better. Songs like Fan or Blame It On Set. I thought it was gonna be a better album than this, but I cannot lie. It's just what it is. At number 8, it's Tech by Lil Tecca, an album where the half of it is just impactful and the other half is just not as wow as I thought it would have been. Number 7, Key Talk to Him 2 by Lil Keed himself. Rest in peace. I thought this album, it caught me by surprise, it caught me by surprise and just paid my attention. Never knew, like I said, never heard about Lil Keed's music. But given my first ear and just making to every album that he's heard, and now going to this album, it just made me understand how mature and how professional and how his movement was going on. And just sad to know that people like this are going, are missing, or going dead, or they be missed by their loved ones. It's just so sad that this needs to happen, and it keeps happening. It's not the first time. I think everybody in the world just dies, and sometimes it's your time. So it's whenever God or the universe wants to call you in and says, it's your time, bro. At number 6, Been One by Rilo Rodriguez, another artist I haven't heard. It's my first time hearing something by Rilo, and it caught me by surprise as well. There's songs in there that made my top 50 songs of the year. And even though just knowing that it's just like an underground little baby, like I said when I reviewed this album, it's just different for me. It just means something for me to hear somebody from Atlanta and hear that somebody uses this music to just talk about this like a ghetto gospel, if I can just tell y'all like this. But it's nothing different from Lil Baby, when Lil Baby was in 2017 movement, 2016. Let's put it right there. At number 5 is T's Coney Island by T Grizzly himself. More storytelling, more going in from where he is, from where he just used to be, and have fun with his pals, his mates, or if y'all want to say gang. I think this album just caught some people, lacking or not knowing that T Grizzly was gonna talk about this. Just T Grizzly doing album through album through album, and just going in and showing y'all how his mentality is and how he's changing, or just showing how right now the music for him is paving the way so he can do other things for his for his family that he's building up. Number 4 is Almost Healed by Lil Durk. This album just showing us how the process and how he's been dealing with everything that has happened on, but at the same time, just showing and giving us this doubt if it's real or it's just clout, or what in the hell just goes on, and what is the proximity, or what's the next album that really Lil Durk is gonna drop, or what is its next move, knowing that from this album he just started gravitating to religion, to be among a Muslim, or doing variations of deals and doing variations of, you know, sponsorships, and going in with the mayor of Chicago. You know, it's different right now. Just showing how at number 3, I think it's gonna surprise all y'all, and it's For All the Dogs, Scary Hours edition by Drake. Y'all know I don't hear Drake, but this album is just impact with rap, trap, R&B, and crazy ass, you know, bars. And like, it's not crazy ass bars. It's like I'm throwing like this little stick at you and see if you're gonna catch it because you a dog. It's something that I can't explain. I can't explain to y'all, but I know what y'all think about this album, and it's that there's some little throwaways for people that don't fuck with Drake. That's it. And I'm not saying I'm going in Drake's side. I'm just saying, yo, this album just caught everybody off guard of what it really meant to other people. And just Joe Budden going in, you know what Joe Budden do? Like, he criticizes, you know, don't go into the wolf's mouth, bro. Like, he was gonna get bit, you know what I'm saying? Number 2 is not by surprise. Utopia by Travis Scott. I did hear this album multiple occasions, repeatedly, going in from the first track to the last track and just repeat the cycle again. This album stayed with me, and it's always gonna stay with me because I know what Utopia meant to a lot of people that heard are fans or are, you know, whatever they want to be of Travis Scott. You know, it's just that good, and there's so many melodies. There's some things that stay with you, being from Rodeo or being from Astroworld or being a Kanye fan. You know, it just sticks to you and just stays at, you know, in your melon, you know. At number 1, I knew it from the first day I heard it. I repeated it, you know, I'm in repeat mode with this album. And it's Let's Start Here by Lil Yachty. Y'all gonna be, what the fuck you saying, little kid? What the fuck you talking about? You know, when you started rapping, doing bubblegum trap, and you come and you do this jazz, R&B, slow, alternative album, and you popped it out. You used one of the best alternative producers, best vocals, being Gordon, being who the fuck you want to be. This is different from everything that has dropped this year. This is different. He came out of his comfort zone. He delivered. And there's people who love jazz that loved this album. I've heard a lot of reviews about this album, and people fucked with it, and I fuck with it. It's just his rare voice, his dirt wet and trashy melodies just made this album so great. I'm sorry that I said trash, because it's like that. You say, you know what, if I do it, it sounds trash, it sounds horrible, but this nigga just made the album sound very great, very awesome, and very on tone. So let me know if one of these albums was in your top 10 albums, 20, whatever top you want to be, or top even 5 of your year. Like I said, it's not my top, it's not your top, it's not your top, it's not your top, it's nobody's top. Y'all don't need to have my top. I'm just saying what I felt this year, and how every album made me felt and made me, you know, say, you know, this is gonna be it, this is gonna be it, this is gonna be it. In the description is my social media. Y'all can hit me up and let me know. Let me know in the comment section what other albums y'all were waiting on this year. I'm gonna tell you 2 albums I was waiting. Number 1, Hood Poet by Polo G, and number 2, The Party Never Ends by Juice WRLD. That was my 2 albums I was waiting. But 2024, let's see what we got. See you on the next one. Love y'all.